I'm delighted to be talking today to Alex, who works for Andrea and Terence Daly at the George in the heart of Lambourn, and you are providing an incredible service right now, Alex, providing hot meals to the community.
Yes, we decided that we would provide some hot meals for the over 65s in the village, who are at the most vulnerable and at risk, and save them actually having to come out every day, and so that's what we're doing.
So you both are living above the pub. I mean, you're obviously not from Lambourn originally, but you guys have decided not to go back to your families and to keep the pub, the skeleton service going.
Yes, that's right. It's just Terence and myself upstairs. We kind of took the decision at the beginning of it. We could have gone home, but we decided that we'd plough on because we had existing stock, and we just wanted to provide a service for the village, especially the over 65.
Incredible. So it's lucky that you are a chef yourself.
I am indeed, for many years. I keep trying to avoid it, but it keeps on coming back and bite me.
Well, we're very grateful you haven't avoided it, Alex. And so you cook every day?
Yes, I do. I prepared the lunches, and then we have the Just Eat app in the evening, and we cook for that as well. Terence does the pizzas, and I do all the other bits and pieces that go with it. We do have some help at the weekend. Carl, he worked in the kitchen before, and he comes in when we're really busy and gives us a hand too, which we appreciate.
Okay. And does Terence do the deliveries around the village?
He does, yes. He does most of the deliveries around the village. I take the odd spin at them myself. And then, again, Natalie, who used to work behind the bar, we've grabbed her in last weekend just to give us a hand as well, because it was getting so busy, which has eased the pressure on us a bit.
Well, the logistics of making hot food and packaging it up into a takeaway thing and delivering it must be quite stressful. It
is, because the lunches during the day I prepare the night before, and it's a chilled product, so it gives the elderly the chance to heat it up at their own leisure.
Okay.
But the Just Eat is a hot product, and it's cooked from fresh. It's like our chickens and our steaks and the burgers, everything's cooked fresh. So we try to get it as hot as possible to the customer.
Yeah.
We're travelling an 8-mile radius with the Just Eat as well. So, it's going as far as all the surrounding areas, So, and thankfully they've fully availed of it as well.
Yeah. So in terms of kind of the logistics, you're still getting the supplies that you need. I mean, obviously you had stuff to use up. On the alcohol level, there's still a shelf life, isn't there?
There is still a shelf life on, especially the spirits, but the beers and our beers are we can't use them at all because they're coming to their shelf by date. Or draft beers I'm talking about. But the bottled beers and their gins and spirits and mixers and that, they have a shelf life that we have to get rid of or we lose.
So, and you're offering those to the community to buy, pretty much at cost. Well, you just need to liquidate your stock, don't you? You don't want to bin it, and you need some money to cover it. So.
Yeah. So that whenever we do come back, that we've got money in our bank to actually restart again.
Oh, incredibly stressful.
Oh,
so if anybody's interested, you've posted on your Facebook page a list of the beers and spirits and wines that you've got for sale.
And that's it. That's exactly what we've done. And Terence does a free delivery around the village for anybody who wants any of it to take availability of it. Okay. And it's a free whenever anybody phones from the local area for the food, it's free delivery as well.
Oh, that's amazing. And can people make payments over the phone?
Yes, that's exactly. I take their payment, the long card number, and then whenever that goes through, then we just go on and deliver to you.
Okay. And do you have a rough idea of how many elderly people you've been supplying meals to during this time?
Well, last Sunday I provided 80 meals for the elderly.
80. 80?
80, yeah.
Blimey, Alex. Gosh. Well, that goes to show the scale of the situation. There are that many people in the village.
Yes, yeah, that's what. Well, we travel as far as East Garson. We've got customers up there who used to come in whenever we were open, and they would. So we just wanted to provide that service to them as well.
Sure. But a lot of people aren't, well enough or strong enough, or to cook for themselves every day, every meal. It is exhausting.
Yes, it is.
No, so go ahead.
Sorry. We it's something I enjoy anyway. So I'm glad to be providing the service for them too. So.
And you're keeping the prices down as low as you possibly can.
Oh yeah. Definitely. It was never designed to make a profit. It was just designed to keep going.
Yeah.
And give us something to do when we've just made the decision to stay away from our families.
Yeah. And at this point in time, we literally have no idea how long this is going to last, do we?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. It is, and as time goes on, it's going to get harder for us to get the likes of beef and lambs and things like that from our suppliers, because our suppliers aren't getting them.
Yeah.
So it's getting tighter and tighter, or they're getting very limited stock.
Right.
So we just have to go do our best as far as we can.
You just develop some vegetarian recipes.
There's a couple of men in the village I don't think would like that now, but we'll do our best for them.
Lovely. Well, thank you so much. I know I don't want to tie up your phone line any longer, because I'm sure you've got people wanting to call in. So, but what's on the lunch menu today?
To lunch today, they're having some chicken wraps with some chips and some salads. We tried to keep it as balanced as possible for everybody. We're giving them a sort of nutritious. There's always 5 veg, or as much as I possibly can get into the food, so that everybody's getting a balanced diet as well, and as well as a sweet treat. So that's the way I'm trying to do it.
Oh, brilliant. Well done, you. And if there's anything we can do to help, Four Legs Radio here, please let us know.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for letting me chat online.
Yeah, thank you. And send our regards to Terence.
I will do. He's hovering in the background. He's
not
wanting to speak.
Lovely. Well done, both of you. Thank you
very
so much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.